When it comes to enhancing your beauty, are you interested in natural or dramatic? Today we're exploring the natural versus bold lenses from the brand TTDEYE and seeing if we can find any that are the perfect in between. Okay, so for dramatic effect, I started this video with one contact in. This is one of the boldest lenses that I think I've ever tried, especially from TTDEYE, but kind of maybe from any brand. Now, is it natural? I don't know, that's for you to decide. I think really it depends on how you style yourself for the day, what your mood is, what your vibe is, and even what your aesthetic is. Now, I've done my best to look through all of their lenses in their new arrivals page and find the most natural looking lenses based on their pictures. You can be the judge on which looks best. So let's go into trying the first pair. We're going to start out with something real dramatic, which is the one I'm wearing right now. These are some of the most transformational contacts I've tried in a long time. This is a vivid, bright, fresh green. It has quite a large enhancement and they're enlarging, but I do feel like there's somewhat of a natural aspect to them because of all the dimension in the contacts. Now, I'm not saying these are a natural contact, but if you were looking for something bold that still is going to give you some dimension to the eyes, this is giving that, and they're actually really pretty. But wow, they are intense, they are bold, they're definitely for a spicy look. Okay, now compared to Rome Times olive green, which are more of that earthy olive green, they have a soft, refined tone. I feel like these ones feel a lot more calm and a lot more like elegant, but the pupil is not my fave. You can see it's just solid, and I feel like that's taking so much away from the contact. A diffused or starbursted pupil or even some flecks of amber in there would have helped this look so much more natural. I do like these though, and they're actually a 14.2 diameter, so they fit my eyes a lot better. But we're jumping back into bold. Okay, this one's almost a little bit intimidating for me. This is amiro gray. So if you're looking for a really intense, bold contact, you need to check out the amiro line because all of them are super bold and intense. This is meant to be gray. It's really pale, but it does have like a warm golden center, which I do think is kind of pretty. But yeah, these are definitely bold. They are lightening even my dark eyes, and they also have a blue in this collection. The amiro blue is a little bit more gentle. It has that gray blue and that warmth as well, but wow, very intense. I don't know if I should call these gentle. Is gentle the right word? But they're definitely giving a cool tone. They are striking, they are enhancing. I think they're really fun for like pictures or photos, but I wouldn't necessarily wear these out. But let's move on to something that I would wear because natural's winning for me. I'm gonna go for ochre brown, and I hoped that these would be a dupe for the famous Natural Colors ochre. I don't think they exactly are, but they're pretty close actually. The color is gorge. These are really pretty. I would only wear these for photo, video with makeup done because they're quite enlarging. They are a 14.5 diameter, but they make your eyes look so cute, and the color is really pretty. Kind of has that sun ray look, kind of similar to this one in icicle brown. Now this is kind of strange to me. These are an orange brown contact. I've never really seen anything like this. The color is very different. It also is framed with that bold black rim, and it has a lot of contrast because of this. These are even more enlarging than some of the other ones that we've tried. They are 14.5 millimeters, so they're giving you that luminous, like wide-eyed look that can make the eyes look super cute and kind of cartoony. They are warm and they're definitely layered with color, but again, not exactly what I was imagining. It's so hard to go off of the photos on the website because online I thought these were just going to be like a really beautiful brown, but in person here what you're seeing is essentially orange contacts. Let me know what you think of these ones. Let's go on to oselle brown. This is a deep brown outer ring. It kind of melts into a lighter brown, and it does have again a little bit of like that orange cocoa pattern, but these are actually leaning more towards like a yellowish tone. They're also enlarging. They give you that wide-eyed look with the 14.5 millimeter diameter, and they are actually quite flattering. The color of these is mainly sitting on the outer edge of the eye, and there's almost like a shimmer effect in the lens. They're very cute, but again, would we call these natural? I still think these are bold. Maybe from a distance they look natural. I don't know. Okay, now here's the one that I was shocked about, y'all. They have neala brown. I know you know what I'm talking about. There's a very famous brand that also sells Nella Brown, and they are affordable and natural. And now TTDEYE sells Nella Brown, and I swear these look almost exactly the same. Maybe slightly different, but what I love about these is these are actually smaller. They're more of a subtle size because they're 14 millimeters, so they fit my eye perfectly. They're a soft gradient brown, and the deep rim gives a natural glow, and the rim is actually navy, which I think is so pretty. It's not really noticeable from afar, but up close you can see it, and I think it just gives a really pretty look. These also have a solid pupil, but they do have a little bit of a diffusing effect going on because there's like a ring around the pupil that is kind of stippled with color. So I feel like it is a lot more flattering and a lot more versatile for like any setting or any styling. These you could wear on an everyday basis. They are more of a cool toned brown. They're not that warm, and they're kind of almost giving mocha mousse. Like, that was the color of the year, right? There's a lot of contact lenses that are coming out with this like more nude, cool toned color, and that's what these are giving. So are they the same as the other brand that also sells Nella Brown? I don't think so. I don't think these are exactly the same, but they're definitely similar, and they're definitely pretty. I'm gonna wear these a lot more because I think they're really nice, but this was one of the few that I found that I actually feel like is really natural. So hey, if I can find at least one, that's a win for me. Let's go to the last one that I tried. Now these are a little different, but oh my god, I love purple contacts. That's like my confession to make. I don't really wear them like that, but I love them. I just think they're so pretty. This is actually kind of like a sparkly purple. It kind of catches the light and has a glow to it, and in person it's actually not giving you that like sparkle effect, but on the website the photos had like this like iridescent look to them. I can see like a hint of sparkle in them, but it's not like how it looked online. But what I do like about these is they have that bold limble ring, and they add like a playful pop of color that I think is just so
When
pretty.
it comes to comfort, TTDEYE is not the absolute best, but they're also not the absolute worst. They're somewhere in between. I'll give them a solid 7 out of 10 for comfort, maybe sometimes a 7.5. They definitely have an array of styles. I mean, they have something for everybody on their website. Whether you're looking for bold or natural, you can find it. But I will say you kind of have to sift through the bolder lenses to find the natural ones. That's why I find reviews so helpful, because it's so hard to tell from their images online. I think they use like AI imagery, and it makes it really difficult to tell what the lens is going to look like on you. So definitely check out the reviews and check out like real reviews on YouTube, like me. Well, you know me, I'm all for team natural, which is why I went ahead and put ochre brown back in my eyes. And to be completely honest, even these ones are a little bit bold for my liking. I don't know if I would wear them on a completely natural day. If I didn't have like my hair and makeup done, I think I might feel like they're a little much. They're definitely enlarging, and you know, just bold. They're bold but natural, I guess, in a way. But don't get it twisted, there are a lot of natural styles from TTDEYE. I want to show you some of the others that I didn't get in this haul, but that I actually really truly love. Let's start out with amber brown. This one is gorgeous. It's so pretty. It's kind of like a dupe for DUPES brown. It's really warm, and it's just like a toasty warmth in your eyes that I think looks so gorgeous. I also recently found citrus brown green, and these ones are so stunning. They're a great daily option. They're so affordable. They're like 10 bucks for a pack of dailies, which is insane. Another one that I love is polar lights brown. This is more of like an icy hazel gray, or a lighter hazel gray, I should say, and it's beautiful. It looks somewhat natural because of the pattern and the color. You know, there are a lot of us who need contacts to see, and it's not just for like style or aesthetic. So yeah, let's be safe. Let's take care of our eyes, and let's look great while doing so. I'd love to know your faves from this haul and what you think of TTDEYE. Are you team bold or team natural, or are you somewhere in between? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to use my discount code if you want to save on your TTDEYE purchase, and check the description bar for all the links. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Single on the body, but take on the body, but